Why, hello everyone, welcome to PlayFrame, and welcome, at last, to Deltarune. Despite being a pretty big fan of Undertale, I have never actually played Deltarune, so this is going to be a first time actually getting to play it, and I'm excited about that. A couple of things you need to know before we start, and the game's already being kind enough to tell you. This game kind of assumes some familiarity with Undertale, the creator's previous game. I was going to say if you haven't heard of it, but who hasn't heard of Undertale at this point? So before watching this, I highly recommend going and playing Undertale yourself, or alternatively, if you'd rather not play it yourself, I've already done so on the channel. I'll link to it in the corner and down in the description, so you can go and enjoy that game there. It is as great as everyone says. I do highly recommend going and enjoying that. It's not a very long playthrough, not a very long game. This, Deltarune, is Toby Fox's next game, still kind of in progress. And it is not a sequel, but it is sort of a follow-up of sorts. We'll figure that out as we go. Also, one more thing. Let's try to avoid posting any spoilers down in the comments section. Not just for my sake, because this is the first time I'm seeing this game through, but also because I know there are always a lot of people watching along with these series who have also not played the game, and I wouldn't want to ruin that first-time experience for anyone. So let's all be courteous. Undertale spoilers are fine. Again, I think that that's somewhat necessary with this game, from what I understand, but let's avoid any spoilers about anything that has not yet happened in the playthrough, just to be nice. Anyway, enough preamble. Let's get started with this thing. Start Deltarune. Would you like to start from chapter 1? Yes. So there are 2 chapters of this game released so far. By the way, this is free if you want to go and play this yourself instead of watching me. It's on PC, Switch, PlayStation. You can just download it. Eventually, once chapters 3, 4, and 5 come out, I think it'll be a paid title, but for right now, it's entirely free if you want to check it out yourself. But let's start at chapter 1. Are you there? Are we connected? Ah, Heart Buddy, good to see you again. Excellent. Truly excellent. Now, we may begin. Some good ominous vibes to start with. First, you must create a vessel. Select the head that you prefer. Character creation. Good times. What feels the most us? I do kind of like... This one feels the most like our original Undertale player character. Although maybe we shouldn't constrain ourselves to that. I should mention, so I have not played Deltarune at all. I did watch some over Carrie's shoulder when she played Chapter 1 when it came out years ago at this point. I haven't seen anything of Chapter 2 at all, so I've got a little familiarity with how things start, but the further we go, the less I know. Which is exciting. Let's go with this one. Kind of similar, but grown out a little bit longer. Select the torso that you prefer. Very subtle differences in striped shirt. Well, short sleeve on that one. Kind of like the silhouette of this one, the slightly rounder. Yeah. Select the legs that you prefer. It is very difficult to tell them apart. Are these all exactly the same except for the last one, which is sort of like reverse flipped? I think they might be. which is kind of funny. Here you go. This is your body. Do you accept it? Sure. Excellent. You have created a wonderful form. Now, let us shape its mind as your own. What is its favorite food? Sweet, soft, sour, salty, pain, or cold? I think I gravitate toward the sour. Your favorite blood type? You know, I'd never really thought about it before, and I'm pretty sure these two aren't blood types, but, love me a good AB, though. What color does it like most? All good options. And I know this one's the most on brand, but honestly, actually, if I'm picking just a color that I find the most appealing, a good cyan, I feel like, a good blue-green. Always into that. Please give it a gift. Kindness, mind, ambition, bravery, or voice. That's interesting. But I feel like no matter how we turn out, odds of us becoming the best kind of human involve having kindness as a certainty. How do you feel about your creation? It will not hear. Love, hope, disgust, or fear? Well, we don't know a whole lot about them yet. We'll probably get there. For now, I think we're starting with hopeful. Have you answered honestly? I think so. You acknowledge the possibility of pain and seizure. I guess so. Understood. Name your vessel. Well, we'll keep it simple. I am Dan. We called it Dan. And what about the creator? Oh. Your own name. Well, I'll be honest, voice. I didn't realize I needed these to be different. Dan. Of course. Of course. Of course they are the same. Dan. Thank you for your time. Your answers. Your wonderful creation will now be discarded. Oh, no one can choose who they are in this world. Your name is Chris. Oh, hello. Chris, if you do not wake up, we'll be late for school. I will wait outside for you, all right? Good seeing that face again. Little ominous seeing this one, though. So, in my playthrough of Undertale on the channel a year or two ago at this point, we only did the good pacifist kind of true ending route. We didn't do any of the no mercy route where you go and become like a villain of the world, killing everything. And as a consequence, we really did not see some of the narrative facets that emerge from that side of things. People who are familiar with all of the ways the story can go in Undertale would see this screen right now and probably feel a little bit anxious and troubled if the intro hadn't already kind of put them on the back foot, because the color of shirt we are wearing is the same as Chara, the kind of really villainous antagonist human from the story. And we see kind of in the bottom there, we've got this cage thing with what kind of looks like blood on the floor. It's stained. It's a red wagon with a rusty bird cage in it. Looks like it's seen quite a few crashes. So yeah, not really sure what that part is about, but the surprise of dropping back in and seeing Toriel again, but then emerging as what looks like the villain human is definitely going to set you on edge. I highly recommend, if you only have experienced Undertale from my playthrough, go and do a little bit of a wiki dive or something at some point and see what some of the other story facets are that emerge when you play the No Mercy route, because it is a good bit different, and it does bring out more aspects of the larger lore and world building and story and everything. Also, I guess as long as I'm still standing in this room, it's worth mentioning this game's original release back in, I want to say 2019, was a complete surprise drop. Toby Fox just out of nowhere sort of tweeted or posted somewhere that he'd made a character creator demo type thing and just dropped it and said, hey, try this out. And that quote unquote character creator turned out to be Deltarune Chapter 1. So the people who were downloading it and diving into it were like slowly having a realization of, wait, this is a game. This is the next game. Oh my gosh, it's got Undertale stuff. Holy cow, it's the next game. So that day was quite a internet delighted panic scramble as everyone realized what they were getting at once. And now there's 2 chapters out, and chapters 3, 4, and 5 are in development. Honestly, we're overdue to play this on the channel. The drawer is mostly empty, except for a school cross-country shirt with a tear in it. There's nothing useful in the drawer. There are CDs onto the bed. Classical, jazz, religious, ska. There's also a game console. It has one normal controller and one knockoff one. Boy, that's a familiar feeling. It's a computer desk. There are many boxes under it filled with old books. Clothes drawer. Your bed. That's also sort of ominous a little bit. Like there's lots of colorful flavor text here on this side of the room where there's lots of trophies and accomplishments and decorations on the wall. And over here, it's much more drab and gray and melancholy and simple, like descriptors, clothes drawer. That is what the text starts turning into in Undertale. The further you go down that No Mercy route, the more villainous your character is, the more the voice of the game and the narrator just starts getting very simple and direct and not just less and less merriment and flavor and color, just all flat, basic, simple statements of fact. So, ominous waking up on this side of the room is all I'm saying. There are many books. Tales of Snails, a storybook. Snails do not have tails, a scientific refutation. Boy, I've missed being in Toby Fox games. Can snails help your garden? Not really. And a signed copy of The History of Humans and Monsters by Gerson Boom. That's a nice kitchen. Oh, wait. I want to see what else is up here. A cactus. There's not much to say about it. There are crayons in the drawer. Their labels have long faded, and there's no green. It's only you. The door is locked. Alas. All right. Well, we also look taller and older than the main character of Undertale. Again, as far as I know, and as anyone knows, best I can tell, there is no direct connection between Deltarune and Undertale, despite the similar look, characters, everything else. It is a new story that just features a similar world with some of the same characters, but no direct continuity between them as far as I or anyone knows. On the shower ledge, there's a small container of apple-scented shampoo. And a gallon-sized container of pet shampoo. That makes sense. It's a toilet. Flush it? Well, if I'm given the option. You flush the toilet. What if I do it twice? In any other game, I would not try this more than once. Or maybe even once at all. But in this game, it rewards trying silly things. Chris, is everything all right in there? You looked inside the sink cupboard. There's a can of Icy's Cool Boys body spray for the boys, flamin' hot pizza flavor. It seems to be almost entirely full. You just know she's gonna say something else. Can't help it. Gotta. I'm wearing the villain shirt. I'm role-playing. Chris, what are you doing? You did not put a bath bomb in the toilet again, did you? Boy, we are the villain child. Welcome to episode 1, everyone. This is what we're doing. And I'm rewarded. Chris, if anything bad happens, you are paying the plumbing bill. That's fair. I'll stop. I don't know if I have any money. There's a photo on the fridge. It's of you, your mother, and your brother. Ooh, we have a brother, do we? There is some white fur stuck in the drain. There's some cinnamony batter caked on the stovetop. Cookie cutters for gingerbread monsters and gingerbread humans. It's a trash can. Somehow, it's emitting a pleasant floral scent. It's a landline phone, but you already have a cell phone. Do I now? Guess I haven't pressed any other buttons. Hey, look at that. Call home. The phone is ringing, but you can't get it. You're already on the phone, after all. Fair point. Don't know really who I expected to answer. It's the TV. Doesn't seem to even be plugged in anymore. Toriel chair. It's Cheriel, the beloved living room chair. This is why I'm clicking on everything, if you're new to these games, is because in the descriptions of all the stuff you find, there's just lots of delightful text. It's a book of hymns. Often delightful, sometimes very useful for larger narrative understanding. Anyway. Here we go. Chris, there you are. We might still be able to make it. Chris, it is a beautiful day today, is it not? I hope it stays this way when Azrael visits next week. But I wonder, after the excitement of university, will he still enjoy coming home to this little town? My goodness. I'm seeing familiar faces. And familiar misspelled building names. And familiar themes. I like your glasses, by the way, Toriel. Don't think we saw you in those before. Well, hello, another familiar face. So, does everyone have a... Oh, Chris, we thought you weren't coming today. We're doing group projects this month. So walk around and find a partner, okay? Don't mind if I do. like I'm seeing some familiar faces in here, too.
Crisp! Oh, very sorry. Tim already have partner.
I can't tell who that other partner is or what just happened. Could you do that again?
Tim partner with egg.
Ah, I see. Of course. Good to see you, Timmy. I like your hat. Actually, that's just real Timmy artist's hat now that I think about it.
Yo, Chris, show up earlier next time.
I ended up having to partner with Snowy. Now he keeps turning to me and saying, howdy, partner, like a cowboy. Oh, dear. Yo, Chris, you're lucky. I'd rather be partnerless than this. Tough break. Snowy, your thoughts on this situation?
Partner? I hardly know her. Ha ha! What do you think of that one? Funny, right? No? Well, I got news for you, pal. I already got a partner. Scram!
Hostile.
That's right, Chris. I got the good partner. And we're gonna be laughing all the way to the bank. Because I need money, and I'm also very funny.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm playing this finally. Also, I accept the name Crisp. That is my name now. Hello, everyone. I'm Crisp. You?
Ah, Chris. Late again, I see.
Boy, that face.
You need a partner? Sorry, I'm already partners with the second smartest student. Though, wait, Chris, now that I think about it, your unique skill set might help a lot on this assignment. Pfft, not. I actually want to get an A.
Look at that. What is even going on with your little face down there? I can't tell exactly what's going on with your face in terms of the image, but it is still evoking the smug emotion perfectly. Impressive.
Ask elsewhere, Chris. I actually want to get an A. If you can't get anyone, maybe your mom will be your partner again.
Delightful. Goodness, you're cool.
Chris,
You know Jockington and Caddy are always partners.
we're the ultimate academic duo ever since our first gym class.
It was hula hoop day and they ran out of hoops for us. So she used me instead. That's our origin story. We seem different, but me and Caddy have a ton in common. We both like breathing and unhinging our jaws. Oh my. Click, 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 tap. Taken. Fair. Are you the daughter of Bratty? You sort of seem like it. I thought we saw a Bratty family on the drive-in. Hey, Chris. What's up? Did you lose your pencil again? Here, you want the candy cane one or the one with the lights on it? Huh? You want to be partners? Sorry. Birdley already asked me. But I could ask Miss Alphys if we could make a group of 3. I'll ask if you're sure. Sure. I don't think I have anyone else in the room I can ask. And it would be a little embarrassing if I had to go ask Toriel Mom to come be my partner. She might be teaching a class right now. Okay, I'll ask. Miss Alphys, is it okay if we have a group of 3?
Hey, what? No, I do not approve this. Abort!
What? But Chris doesn't have a...
Noelle, what were you saying?
She was just saying we're fine being alone. Actually, I just wanted to know if... Noelle, can you please speak up? Hello. Hi, Susie? Am I late? Oh, no, you're fine. We were just, choosing partners for the next group project, and, Susie, you're with Chris. Great. Now that everyone's here, I'll write the assignment. Bad sign if the teacher is also terrified of my new class partner. Has anyone seen the chalk? This is the 3rd time it's gone missing, and you all know I can't start class without some. How about this? If no one speaks up, everybody gets in trouble. Doesn't seem to be working. Anyone?
please. Hey, there might be a box in the supply closet. Miss Alphys, why don't Susie and I... Good idea, Noelle. Susie, since you came in last, why don't you go get it for me? Whatever. And Chris, can you go with her and make sure she actually gets it and stays out of trouble? Thanks, Chris. See you later. Oh, dear. Well, all right. Don't worry, Chris. I've always thought Susie can't be so bad, you know? I'm sure everything will turn out fine. I like your optimism. How do you feel about this? Chris, didn't I say being late was a bad idea? It's almost as if you should have, as they say, listened. You're a delight. Further thoughts, Tim? Sue's very mean. Said egg, never hatch. Very mean. Unconscionable. Yo, Chris, I'm sorry. If I had just waited to be your partner, you wouldn't have to be hers. She's gonna pound you to pieces, Chris. And then kick the butts of all those little pieces. Oh dear. Chris, don't listen to him. It's not that bad. You'll probably survive Susie beating you up. You're just gonna fail when she doesn't do any of your project. It's like we always say, Chris. You Suze, you lose. That's not very reassuring, huh? It is not. Thank you, Snowy. Chris, what's the holdup? Go out there. Yes, but I don't want to. I'm not sure that's for eating. Hello? Chris. Didn't see you there. Hey. You didn't see anything just now, did you? You can't even say? Chris? You're a little close. Hey. Let me tell you a secret. Yep. Quiet people piss me off. Oh dear. You think just because you don't say anything, I can't tell exactly what you're thinking? It's over. I caught Susie eating all the chalk. This was her last chance. Now she'll finally be expelled. Come on, Chris. Don't act shocked. You know it's true. Everyone's waiting for it. Everyone wants it. So congrats, Chris. You got me. I'm done for. Just let me say one little thing. Seems like a waste to get expelled just for having a snack. So, Chris, if I know you're gonna pull the trigger, why don't I just get expelled for some real carnage? Chris, how do you feel about losing your face? Nah. Chris, you've got a good mother. It'd be a shame to make her bury your child. All right, let's get this over with. We'll get more chalk, mosey back to class, and then, Chris, you'll do our project. How's that sound? Don't bother answering. If you haven't gotten it by now, your choices don't matter. I am starting to get that, yes. Let's go, freak. I think we're going to hit it off just fine. We're off to a good start. I kind of want to look around. Chris? What, realize the baby classroom was a better fit for you? Hey, actually, I should come with you. Maybe I'll find a better partner in there. Nah, actually, let's not. Kind of just wanted to poke around. Wrong way, Chris. All right. If we miss out on any good text, it's your fault. God, can you walk any slower or what? Nah, I get it. Not used to walking around without someone holding your hand? Come on, freak. You could be a little nicer, you know. Well, here's the closet. Too bad. We were just starting to have fun. Hey, Chris, is it me or is it really dark in there? What's the holdup, Chris? You gonna go in or what? I also think it's a little dark. Fine. If you're gonna be a wimp, then we'll both go in at the same time. It's so dark in there, it's making it darker out here. See? Why are you so scared? There's nothing in here but old papers. Let's try to find a light switch. Seems a mess in here. I like what they're doing with the, sort of screen border things. That's an addition for the Switch and PlayStation versions of the game. I'm playing this on PlayStation now. I don't know if they added that, retroactively to the PC version if you wanted. Usually I think the game just opens in a small, sort of 4x3 window. It's a nice touch, though. I like how they kind of go in and out as the mood dictates. That's weird. I can't find a switch. Guess it's further in. Well, I'll follow. Kind of big for a closet, huh? You'd think we'd have reached the end by now. This is a pretty big closet. Hey, Chris. I think this closet's, broken. There aren't any walls. Well, we've worked hard enough. If Alphys wants chalk so bad she can get it herself, let's split. Okay, I'm with you. Oh. What the? Hey, this isn't funny. Let us out. Let us... The floor, it's... Huh. We look a little different. Not bad, just different. Hey, I'm Cyan. Nice. Got my wish. What are you? At times, you see it flickering, the light only you can see. By second nature, you reach out and... do a little save. I am Dan. Sort of. Neat that it did actually bother to remember Dan, even if the character name is still just Chris. Nifty. I don't suppose my phone works. Oh, that's a different interface. Item, equip, power, config. Huh. I'm almost expecting it to have narrative stuff in here. You know, I'm sure it will get into all that soon enough. I was going to try calling on my cell phone. Do I still have it? Nope. Okay, well, got a lot more HP than I used to. Don't think I had 90 HP before. It's neat, like the whole UI and everything changed. You know what? This is going to be a short game. Let's go ahead and keep the episodes a little shorter. Also, for the sake of my voice. And also because this seems like a very good stopping point. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you are as excited for this playthrough to finally happen as I am. Let's continue it tomorrow. I'll see you then for more Deltarune. Goodbye!